up, Whitey Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Black Clover Season 2, Episode 60, titled Defectors Atonement, which is actually the same title as one of the chapters we are adapting this week, which is Chapter 89. So where we're starting off this week adaptation-wise, and this is after the Wizard King shit, which, goddamn it, Studio Period, you need to stop. The recap, which is really completely pointless, and the opening song, we're gonna be starting at the bottom of page 9 of chapter 88's adaptation of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. So you Nerdigans are probably wondering why the recap is pointless. Well, Studio Period, what you should have done this week adaptation wise is, instead of having this really fucking stupid recap, you should have just had pages 9 and 10 of chapter 88's adaptation of the manga at the very beginning, and then gone into the opening song, because it would have done what you wanted with the recap, at least, you know, page 9 of chapter 88's adaptation of the manga would, and then you would have gotten the transition, that beautiful transition from page 10, and you would have just like gotten that awesome like eerie start to the Van Zell battle at the end of page 10 of chapter 88's adaptation of the manga. And the thing is you wouldn't have needed the soundtrack. You would have just like had the only sound you would have needed was the sound of the wind, or I should say the sound of the cyclone that Van Zell was standing on, and then you would have gotten into the opening song, and then it continued on with chapter 88's adaptation, and it would have been so perfect. But no, you didn't do that. Anyway, let's keep on going with this this episode here. Queen Witch of the Forest's animation is just so goddamn bad. Like at the 3-minute 17-second mark, God, it's just bad. Like you don't see, like, you know, the hole for the start of the ear canal. The line work's a ton of line work is missing in the ear. You can barely tell it's a goddamn ear. The shape of her eyes are correct, which is nice. Her chin looks fucking janked. It really looks janky as shit. The makeup that's the makeup / paint that's on under her eyes looks like oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Cotton swabs instead of, like, you know, like teardrops. It's really goddamn frustrating. Oh god. Woo! Okay, so now now I'm at the part where you know, Van Zell is staring down Mars and Ladros. Oh, I love this background. Oh, it looks so fucking sinister. This is good shit. We're utilizing the background, and oh, I'm loving this soundtrack. But goddamn, even though I love this soundtrack, which, in all honesty, like after the opening song, you could have just continued on the scene with this soundtrack, and it would have worked so perfectly. Oh god. Oh god, this lack of line work is killing me with the you know, the cyclone that you know, over the broom that Van Zell is standing on. God damn, it's just killing me. Oh my god, if I hadn't said it before, I love Ladros' voice. He is so goddamn perfect. That man, that is fucking Ladros. Period. That is fucking Ladros. He reminds me of Midotsuji in a way from Yamushi Pedal, and what I mean is that with Midotsuji's voice actor, that was Midotsuji. He was the fucking character. That's how I feel about Ladros' voice actor. He is just so goddamn perfect. And oh my god, that actually looks like Ladros. Because for those of you that don't remember, last week Ladros looked fucking awful, especially in the jawline. Oh my god. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Mars, at the 3-minute 52-second mark in particular, that is not Mars. I don't know who the fuck that is, but that ain't Mars. That nose, those lips, those eyes, that jawline, that hair, those ears, those diamonds, that is not Mars. I don't know who the fuck that is, but that sure ain't my boy Mars. Okay, let me talk about this here at the 4-minute, 8-second mark. And this is when Ladros launches the attack at Fanzel. I don't know if that's supposed to be a key. I thought this was supposed to be a wind attack, not a key blast, because that sure as fuck don't look like no wind attack, and also it's supposed to be a lot bigger than that shit. Are you, Studio Period, are you making a Kamehameha wave? Are you making a Gallic gun? Or are you supposed to be making a wind attack? The sword slash look cool, but the thing is that the problem I'm having with, you know, this attack that Ladros made is because there's no texture in it, because of lack of line work, which is also in that, this is just a typical problem that Studio Period has, because they don't put enough line work in any of the characters' hair, is because of this lack of texture that's going on. It looks more like a goddamn key blast than it does like a giant ball of wind or a giant ball of energy. It's very annoying. All right, 4-minute 27-second mark. 4-minute 27-second mark. For the most part, we finished chapter 88's adaptation of the manga. I really do like this extra little bit from Ladros, though. I really fucking love it. I feel like he's making fun of Studio Period with that shit, because the aura is not big enough, for one thing, that's supposed to be surrounding Fanzel. But I want to point this out, though. Most of the oh my god, detailing in the sword is correct, but there's a little bit of, there's just a teeny bit of a problem with line work in the sword that's incorrect. And also, and this is just a problem that I've been noticing lately with Black Clover, is that the auras are just not big enough. Like for example, if you watch like Captain Tsubasa 2018, or have seen like Yamushi Pedal, you've seen like how big those auras are. Like compared it to like Black Clover, the auras are way bigger in the sports animes than they've been in Black Clover. I just don't understand why. It's weird. So at the 4-minute 33-second mark, we get to chapter 89's adaptation of the manga, and the thing that besides the writing, the thing that's been good so far about this episode, besides the writing, you know, minus that placement at the very beginning, is Ladros' voice actor. I fucking love him. He is fantastic. And the soundtrack has been really good. It's flowing really nicely with the episode. I'm telling you, they're watching Captain Tsubasa 2018 over there at Studio Period. I wish they would apply the auras, though. Animation-wise, I really am liking this background. This background is so sinister. I love it, and I'm hoping we're going to get this background, this red demonic background, when the Queen Witch of the Forest takes possession of Asta. I hope so. Okay, something that's really bugging me, and this is like about like at a little bit after the 5-minute mark, this is when Ladros is making his villainous psychoticness speech about why they're there and what they want to do. And also about like the King of the Diamond Kingdom being sick and shit. Like, I do like some of the camera angles that Studio Period decided to do, but something that I feel like would have taken this scene to the next level, because again, Ladros' voice actor is just fucking awesome. He's really going all out. Is I feel like when we have like at the 5-minute 5-second mark, when we have, you know, the camera zoomed out, I really wish we would have had like some evil aura going on. Because like, for example, in Yamushi Pedal with Miyotsuji, there would have been like an evil like purple aura coming off of him or something like that. And it would have looked fucking cool with this background too, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The other thing is that I'm having a problem with, and this is when Ladros says, if you want something, take it. That's what we do in the Diamond Kingdom, remember? In the manga, you get that, Tabata has like an extreme close-up of Ladros' eye. In the anime, we don't get that at all. And the problem, and the reason why I don't like that we don't get it in the anime, is that, like in the manga, the reason why Tabata gives us that is that it gives us this really sinister, evil effect, a villainous effect, and we don't have that here in the anime. And something I really wish Studio Period would have done is, as we were getting to that line, like slowly zoomed in the camera and just kept it like in the front. The camera angle, like, the camera facing the front, like a full frontal shot. That's what I wish Studio Period would have done. But other than that, and have the evil aura. I think that would have just taken this scene to another level. But other than that, I'm just really loving Ladros. I really love this guy. I love his voice actor. He's just really going for it. Okay, I gotta say this right now. That ain't wind. I don't know what the fuck that is that Fanzel is using, but that ain't wind magic, because that looks more like energy blast than wind magic. You know why? Because there's not enough line work to define it as wind. It's driving me nuts. Studio Period, for the love of God, put more line work up in there. Ooh, I'm loving this battle music. Dude, the soundtrack this week is just goddamn awesome. I love it. And at the 5-minute 34-second mark, when we're getting the Diamond Kingdom soldiers are attacking or whatnot, I don't know if that's supposed to be fire, but that don't look like fire to me. God, that is not wind! This winter wind don't look like wind, Fanzel! Or Studio Period, what did you do to Fanzel's winter wind? That don't look like winter wind! The music's badass, Fanzel looks badass, but his attack looked like shit. I'm sorry. Oh my god, this is a little bit like after the 8-minute mark, when we're going into Mariella's flashback. I love the change in the soundtrack. That's why I'm saying the flow in the soundtrack is just freaking fantastic this week. The thing I'm kind of torn on though is the animation, the color palette of the animation and the animation style. I kind of wish the animation style would have been a little bit more cinematic and a little bit more muted. The color palette just a little bit more muted. I think it would have been a little bit more effective. I'm trying to think of who. Oh, now I remember who I would have been nice as. If it would have been like Gosh's flashback. The animation style would have been like Gosh's flashback. I think it would have been a lot better, and it would have been a lot more effective. Oh, I fucking love this soundtrack. Oh my god, I love the soundtrack for Mariella's flashback. It is just so beautiful. Oh, and then like at the 8-minute 50-second mark, when we get that change of pace in the soundtrack, when Mariella's like, I'm gonna atone for all my crimes and put an end to your tyranny. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about when I emphasize about the utilization of the soundtrack. This is the shit I want. I'm telling you, they are watching Captain Tsubasa 2018 over at Studio Period. This is fucking fantastic. Also, before I forget, I forgot to mention this. I really love the change in not just the variation, but like the complete change in the actual track. Because something that I noticed that they're doing soundtrack wise, and it's really making me think of Captain Tsubasa 2018, is the actual variation in the music. So like the Fanzel battle has their own like variation. What I mean is like there's like it kind of sounds like a suite going on over there, and then in the other battle, with the witches, and shit, I'm sorry, this fell. You never know what's gonna happen at Struggle Apartment Studios. I'm sorry. But anyway, at the 9-minute 20-second mark, god damn it, those freaking golems look awful. Why can't you animate the golems right? And this is another symptom of lack of line work. Oh my god, at the 10-minute 14-second mark, Mars looks like fucking Mars! Like, for the most part, he looks like Mars! Finally! Oh my god, it took 10 goddamn minutes and like an extra week for Mars to look like Mars. Oh my god, about fucking time. But I just noticed that Ladros' arms don't look as muscular as they should. Like at the 10-minute 20-second mark, Ladros' arms look right. Like, what the fuck? And then the other thing I'm noticing, within the sequence, is that like earlier in the episode, Ladros' nose looked like the tip, and same with Van Zel's tip of his nose. They look goddamn perfect, but now they're looking like crooked. What the fuck happened? And also, Ladros' nose, like the bridge, looks fucking crooked too. Like it's like almost like he has a deviated septum or he got punched in the fucking nose. Like what happened? Okay, I really fucking hate this that Studio Period did this extreme close up. And I didn't think, and this is like a little bit before the 10-minute 50-second mark, like I want to say that starting at the 10-minute 45-second mark. I feel like they did this because they wanted to be a little bit lazy and not animate an aura. Because in the manga, you see an aura here. And this is when, like, Lantros is like, you're the one who made us murderers, asshole. And, like, you see, like, this aura going on here, and I wish they would have did that shit. If they would have zoomed out and given us the cool-looking aura, it would have taken this scene to another level. Because, again, Lantros' voice actor is just goddamn awesome. And also, the soundtrack is freaking amazing, too. So, at the 11-minute, 20... a little bit before the 11-minute 20-second mark, or basically at the commercial break, we finish Chapter 89's adaptation of the manga. And at the 11-minute 22-second mark, we go to Chapter 92nd of the manga. And I just gotta say, I really am I'm getting so frustrated with this lack of line work, especially with elemental magic. It's just getting annoying, because it's looking like blobs and shit. So now we're getting into the flashback, and oh my god, the animation for this flashback so far, it looks beautiful. The color palette is muted. I want to say it kind of looks a little bit, I don't want to say it looks cinematic, but I'm really liking the color palette. Mars! Little Mars looks like Mars! Finally! Oh, he's so cute. Oh my god, and also the soundtrack is gorgeous. Oh my god, I love the soundtrack. Little Mars looks like Mars, and I'm happy. Well, the only thing that's wrong is his hair. I would say that. The hair is wrong. But other than that, little Mars looks like Mars, for the most part. Little Leandros! Oh, little Leandros. Okay. Little Leandros' eyes are just a teeny bit wrong. But for the most part, he looks okay. I want to say the problem with Leandros' eyes, I want to say they're just a teeny bit too wide. But other than that, Leandros looks pretty good. Ooh, okay, let's talk about Little Mars here at the 11-minute 50-second mark. Little Mars actually looks pretty good for the most part. He looks like he got a little picky nose up in there, but the ears look okay. I don't know why they refusing to draw little ear canal holes, but whatever. The hair is still bothering me, but the eyes actually look pretty good. I love when we go back to the present day, that the soundtrack notice how the soundtrack in the flashback was really like a happy tune. I love how we had the same track, but we have a darker variation of it and a sadder variation of it. Or I should say a minor key variation of it. Oh, I love it. I'm telling you, the soundtrack is great this week. I think this might be the best soundtrack we've gotten this season. I'm telling you, the soundtrack is freaking amazing this week. The wind magic is starting to look a little bit better. The full-powered wind magic is starting to look a little bit better, but I'm sorry, guys. The wind magic looks more like Ki Blast to me. I'm sorry. They look like Ki Blast. Little Leandros. Little Leandros. love that background. I'm telling you, the backgrounds this week are just awesome. But he's so cute. You just want to protect him. My God. Oh, Studio Period, you almost had it. Oh, you almost had the creepy face down perfectly. Oh. Okay, so this is at the 13-minute 34-second mark. The only thing that's preventing this face from being perfect, and I love that that his eyes are glowing. Elandros' eyes are glowing. The only thing that's fucking this up right now is the nose for the most part. The nose is wrong. Oh, why did you fuck up my dude's nose? Oh, and also to an extent, the shape of the mouth is a little bit wrong too. And if the line work in the hair was if there was more line work in the hair too, but I've given up on that line work in the hair at this point. But man, why'd you fuck up the nose? Oh God, you're so close. But oh man, I know the background. The background is black, and I'm kind of torn about it. I kind of wish we had like the flames of hell or something in the background, because that would have been a lot creepier. But oh God, it's just I can't get past that fucking nose. Oh, why? Why'd you ruin my man's nose? Oh. During this explanation of what happened, Lantros' explanation of what happened to him, I fucking loved how creepy this music is. Oh, it's so perfect. There's the lasers. There's the aura. Woo, there it is. I've been waiting for this shit. It's the 14-minute 42, around 14-minute 40-second mark. I still wish we would have had like creepier aura for Landros earlier in the episode, but at least we're getting something. Okay, I got a problem here at the 15-minute 59-second mark, because if you look in the manga in chapter 90, when Landros says, and we have been this whole time, we had the black background and that creepy face is back. I don't understand why didn't you do that here? Studio Period, why? You did the that's not fair. I want a creepy face here. That's bullshit. What? You did creepy face at 16. Oh, the 16-minute 8-second mark, like the creepy face is here, but not the same creepy face. And also, you fucked up the nose again. Why? What is your... I don't understand what Studio Period's problem is with fucking noses. I don't get it. You fucked up the nose again. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't get it. And it's not like the tip this time. Actually, the tip is actually fine. It's the bridge. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. It's the fucking nose again. But I'm really, really annoyed that they didn't do that, and we have been this whole time. I didn't go through special training to protect people, not even a bit. And with the creepy ass face with the black background, you could have done some really cool shit with the animation. Like, you could have had the creepy face with the slowly turned face, and just had the creepiness going, and you could have done a really slow close-up. You could have done so much cool shit with this. Oh, that's so not fair. Oh, I fucking hate you, Studio Period. Why? See this here, at the 16-minute 23-second mark, where this whole thing where we get this the 16-minute 20-second mark through the 23-second mark, where before the Fanzel, the shot of Fanzel, where the camera is slowly doing the close-up. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted earlier, or just less than a minute ago. Why couldn't you do that? Why? That's what I wanted. Oh God, this is not fair. My boy Mars came in, but it's not Mars. He doesn't look like Mars. No. 17-minute 12-second mark. Oh, that's not Mars. Who the fuck is this guy? This is not Mars. Oh my God. No. Oh, this is so frustrating. So at the 17-minute 19-second mark, we are at chapter 91's adaptation of the manga. Oh my God, what did you guys do? Studio Period, what the fuck did you do to Landros? Like, he looks really, really thin. He's supposed to be bulky. Like, what the fuck? Something I really hate that Studio Period does is that, like, when, I hate when any anime or any studio does, is when, like, a character's talking, they don't have the camera facing them, so we don't see their lips moving. It really frustrates me, and I fucking hate that you did that here at the 17-minute 33-second mark. Something I wish that Studio Period would have done, when this is what Tabata did in Chapter 91, is during the conversation between Ladros and Mars, with Ladros, Tabata had like a black background, and with Mars had like a white background. I kind of wish we would have had that contrast in backgrounds going on between Ladros and Mars. I just think it would have been really cool and really creative. I'm really disappointed that we didn't get that. Yay, Mars on our side now, but that's not Mars. 19-minute 15-second Mars. That is not Mars. Oh my fucking god, this music is, this is the best goddamn soundtrack Black Clover has had all goddamn season. Best and I might be including season 1 in this. This is the goddamn best soundtrack. I love this soundtrack, but I gotta also mention this. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but Ladros just looks way too thin. He should be looking extremely bulk right about now. So where we're ending is near the end of chapter 91, which I think is a really good spot to end. And let me give you my thoughts on this episode. So, as I've been saying throughout this live reaction, this soundtrack is just gotta be the best soundtrack we've had throughout this entire series. This has gotta be the best soundtrack. Oh my god. Studio Period, whoever composed this episode's soundtrack, keep them the rest of the fucking season. I want them to compose the rest of the goddamn season soundtrack. It was great. Ladros' voice actor is amazing. That man is Ladros. I wish that you guys did a better job with Ladros' animation. I feel like you guys wasted a lot of Ladros' potential because of you didn't utilize this animation. But fuck, that's the story of this goddamn anime. You guys have not utilized the animation really well. There's a lot of missed potential here, because I really, if Studio Period did what, and I said this earlier, if Studio Period did what TMS Entertainment did for Midotsuji's animation and Yamushi Pedal, Ladros would be so much fucking cooler. It would be amazing. I would love to see that. Please do something about that next week. I would love to see that shit. Make it happen. I'm really getting annoyed about Mars's animation. It's really inconsistent. It's kind of reminding me of Lit's animation in particular, or I should say Patri, because it's really Patri. What's the other thing? Writing was amazing. Writing and soundtrack have been fantastic this week. I think that's and Ladros' voice acting. Those were the best things about the episode this week. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.